Hello all, and welcome to this review for Transformers 1 Optimus Prime Orion Pax, part of the Prime Changers class, which is similar to the deluxe class that we're usually used to. And I want to review him because he's not as simple as I would have guessed, and it's not an elegant transformation like Sentinel Prime, which I have over here. Firstly, while it was odd, it was not a feeling because he felt smaller than Sentinel Prime, but he's not. He's exactly the same size, and he is the size of a standard deluxe. Just to show you an example, this is like the original deluxe class was this big, and he's the same size. The reason why he felt small is because this is Optimus Prime. I'm usually used to like a larger Voyager type, but no, it's fine. So just show you what his head looks like. This is indeed Optimus Prime and not Orion Pax, because he only gets this face in the movie when he turns into Optimus Prime at around the third act. Now, like with Sentinel, he has a lot of accessories. I'll show them to you. So, we'll get it cleared up. First of all, the ones on the side here, these guns, these shoulder guns become actual guns. Here. I'll do on one hand, do on the other one too. So you can use them like that. I'll put them back. So and these can be oriented both forwards and backwards. And that's even part of the transformation. So I'll keep them like so. You also have, this is an awesome accessory. He's got this Energon axe. And what's fun about it, first of all, fully painted. So nicely done, Hasbro. The other thing is that they sculpted into it the actual like hands like he's holding it. It's really cool. So when you put it on top of it, you have like that extra like look of him like really hold. Like it's not just that his hand morphs into an Energon axe, but he's got an Energon axe that he's holding. And I think it's really well done. Really, really cool. He has another accessory that is, oh, come on. Okay, this is another, okay, so I wasn't getting into it yet, but there are major issues with this toy. And the reason I'm doing this review is because he is not simple at all to transform for kids that, this says 6+. While transformation is not too complex, the way it's built and the tolerances make him more of a headache than other toys like Sentinel, which I highly recommend to any parent and even any collector. So one issue is, for example, like you saw, the friction was very heavy for this part, right? It was very tough to take it out. And there's actually not much friction with the hands. This part here, the hands do come off sometimes, right? Like I just did here. So what you have is that you'd have an issue where the grip is stronger than this part here. So if you were to take it off, it can actually unhook the entire hand sometimes. Not just that, but another big one is here at the shoulders. I don't know if, yeah, we'll keep using tolerance. But the tolerance is weaker here than the actual hinge on the shoulder. So often this will just pop off. See how easy it was? It just popped off. It is on purpose for it to pop off because this being a kid's toy, you're limiting breakage. So at any point where something shouldn't pivot a certain way like this, it'll just pop off by itself. However, the fact that this is such a weak connection compared to the other strong connections means that as you're transforming it, this will pop off often, as we'll see. All right, so he has another awesome accessory, which I'll show you here. You have to open this up, and at the same time, you have to push this gray panel, because that will let you open this. And this is a bit tougher. There you go. So by doing so, there's a matrix. I think this is an awesome accessory because this is a matrix specially crafted for this toy so that he can hold it. And it has some, it has like ports specifically made for these fists. I think that's really cool. So that's well done. There's like I said, there's a lot of attention to detail on this toy. Nice paint. There he is. There's Optimus Prime. Oh yeah, another reason why he's Optimus Prime, not Orion Pax, he has the Matrix. There you go. So like with Sentinel, lots of accessories. You got 4 in total here. And not just are they like with Sentinel, they're well done too. Like there's really nice paint on this Matrix and specifically crafted for this Optimus. So that's cool. All right, we'll put it back and we'll transform him. So once again, you open this up to push that little panel to make it easier. I'll show it to you here. This is how it looks like. and you plug in the matrix like so. We're going to keep it like this because that's part of the transformation. So we'll keep it like this. The head will tilt like so. We're going to take the fists, we'll fold them in. Now we're going to turn the forearms like so, so that you have these tabs pointing towards you. Good. And now this whole assembly will unhook. All right. Now see, come on, came off. Yeah. And it will come off. It'll come off when you do it too. I guarantee it. All right. I just want it like this so that we have some clearance. Now we're going to take these guns and we're going to flip them this way. I flip them back. Good. Now this part's kind of tricky. Like I said, the head has to be like so. This part here in the back will unhook like this and will also rotate. Now, you're going to, there's like a, not an ab crunch, but like reverse. You're going to take this part back and you're going to flip it like this. I didn't want to do that at the same time, but like, we'll go back, okay? So at his waist, we're going to fold it back, okay? And there's 2 clicks, okay? Now what that does is now you see that you're on this kind of horizontal plane, and you see this fits in flush, the front of the truck, okay? And with Optimus's head already folded back, when you close it up, once again, that becomes flush too. Good. And now you've got the arms. What you're going to do is, you see this hinge, you're going to turn it like so. And that too, you're going to aim for it to be flush. There are a few connection points. I'll show them to you. One moment. There is a small, sorry about that. There is a small hole that connects to that tiny peg, and a bigger one here that's rectangular, connecting to that rectangular peg. So all that fits together. I don't know, I'm having difficulty. At the same time, you're going to want to take these, the hands, right, the forearms, and fold them up. Okay, so that fit. Do the same on the other side. I'm gonna flip this up, that makes it easier. And I folded, good. All right. Oh yeah, matrix fell off, it's okay. It's not necessary for this. Okay, good. Now, there is another hole here, rectangular, that fits into this peg that's coming out. I did not get it. You see how it's not very intuitive for like a toy for 6-year-olds? Gotta say, really not intuitive. Okay, so this is pretty good. Now, for the back part, what you're gonna do is you're gonna open up the legs like so on both sides, and then you're going to flip it entirely like this. And just to tell you, it hooks on both ends, so you're gonna want to hear like a clicking sound. While you're clicking it, at the same time, there is a rectangular, I'll show it to you, a moment. Rectangular hole here that's gonna fit into the peg of the arm. Like so. And you're gonna do the same on the other side. There is, what's tough with this toy, that there's not a lot of room to maneuver and things will get unhooked. Like I said, very odd for what should be like maybe not simpler, but like something that like the main character of a line aimed at younger kids. It's not too simple. Then you close it up on both sides. We're not done, because they wanted to make it even more extra tough for the parents. So if you want to store this, there is a giant gaping hole here. That's fine. That's where this will peg into. However, at the same time, these holes that are touching are actually not pegged in. There's like they're gonna fit into this. So what they want you to do is you plug in the axe here on that end, and then you can plug them both. You plug both pegs that you saw into that hole in the axe, and that makes it work out like this. So this is it. And he looks really tiny. Optimus looks teeny tiny in this mode. He's all compact. It's cute. I'll give it that. I came undone a bit. Yeah, that's it. As good as it gets, I guess. He should roll. Like if I'm pressing it, I do feel the wheel stirring. But what's tough is that while these are fine, the top ones, like this one is tough. This one, it feels like there's something like that's touching it ever so slightly. It's making it not like turn freely. This one does, that one doesn't, and so that's what you get. All right, now what I'll do, I usually don't, but in this one I will. Sorry about that. I'll just quickly put it back into robot mode to show you in case your kids want to know how to bring it back there. So we're gonna unfold this. By the way, this is totally optional. I honestly would recommend not putting this in. This to me, I predicted being, it's not worth it. It's tougher than it's not worth the look just to put that in. I'm assuming kids will get upset by how tough it is to put in. So just keep it like this. Anyways, now what we're gonna do is, like we saw, we'll do the reverse. So the first thing to do is these legs, right? So we unfold it. There is not a lot of maneuverability. Okay, now you have to hear that click. So when you unfold and you press it back in, you have to hear the click. And that means that this will be flush when you close it. That makes it easy. Now you unhook the hands as well, the arms. You can even rotate them already. That's fine. That came off, not a problem. I'm going to put it back up, like so. Now, this, you leave them like that, out front, out to the side, I mean. Because that's going to be the part that we were doing before here, okay? Where this came off. So what we're going to do is, we're going to unhook the top. Easier said than done. Like so, okay? So it's unhooked. And now, your 2 clicks from before, remember? There you go. That's done. Now this pivots, right? Ross's favorite word, pivots. We can fold that back. Now we have the head that's still there. I will take the opportunity to put the matrix back. That inner chamber folds in, and this folds down. Oh wait, no, don't fold it down yet. What we're gonna do, we're gonna bring the arms back up. And that's the part that, okay, actually it's better this way. I was worried that this would come off, but it only comes apart more when you're doing it from robot to truck, because that's where you are stuck with that angle. But bringing it up this way is better. Okay, it won't unhook. So you heard those clicks. At least that's one good thing about this toy. You do hear the clicks to know exactly if you're doing it correctly or not. You fold this down and you put his head back up. Oh yeah, and then you bring the fist down. And there's Optimus back in robot mode. Right, hope this was helpful. Do I recommend this toy? It's fine. I'm glad that it costs less than Deluxe. I'm glad that it comes with all these accessories. But honestly, I find it, I predict it to be quite frustrating experience to transform. So up to you. At least there's this review. So if ever you're frustrated, come back to this review and you'll have it. In the end though, I think he is fine. And I do not mind having him in my collection. I wish you all the very best, guys. Take care.